Hello and welcome back to WebcastNews. Let's get started. And firstly, some sickening news where 27-year-old Lacey Spears was recently sentenced by a jury in a New York suburb to prison for killing her 5-year-old son, Garnet Paul Spears. Now, this isn't all that really happened here, because she kills him in a torturous way, it seems. The prosecutors have used a story which seems to be true, that Miss Spears used a stomach pump to get salt into her son's body, which eventually poisoned and killed him in January 2014. Now, what makes this even worse is that for the years that Garnet Paul was alive, the mother had a blog in which she spoke about her son's illness. And she also posted pictures on Facebook, Twitter and MySpace with updates and statuses as well about the condition of him and her as well. Which was all apparently and seemingly in a way for her to get attention from friends, family and other people. Now, the sentence time hasn't been set yet, that will be done next month. But the period of sentencing will go from either 15 years up to a life imprisonment sentence. And if what has come out from this is all true, and she did do all of this to her son to get herself attention, I hope she gets a life sentence at least. But apparently Miss Spears actually does suffer from a known condition called Munchausen by proxy, which leads to a parent causing deliberate harm to their child in order for them to then get attention from their apparent ill or injured child. So from the information on this and anything else you've read, again, the question is, again, as it normally is, what do you make of this whole situation? Do you think it may not be the mother's fault, or do you think she's completely to blame here? Let me know in the comment section down below. And now in more viral news, a new word has taken off coming from China. Now this word is duang, which nobody knows what it means. But over 8 million people have mentioned it on Weibo, which is the main Chinese social media site. Now, this word was first used by Jackie Chan in 2004 during a fake advert advertising a herbal shampoo. In this, he defends his hair, saying that it is just duang. Now, this only just gained traction and has taken off because Jackie Chan posted the commercial to his Weibo page and it has blown up from there. Now, why has it blown up? Well, the most likely thing is that because it's been posted to a major social media site and it involves a word that nobody knows what it means, people have been trying to work out what the word actually means. And the seeming best idea is that it is an onomatopoeic word, which is a word that is said phonetically as it sounds. So duang is apparently a sound. And someone then decided to make this character for it, which is apparently a mixture of Jackie Chan's names into one character. And this is what has been trending as a break the internet trend. So there you go, more news that really doesn't matter, but it's trending news, so I thought I would just mention it. And finally, in a funny story from the UK, a woman named Diane Murray had a bit of a surprise in a hotel restaurant when she ordered cheese and biscuits. Now, a cheese and biscuit platter is obviously what it sounds like, cheese and biscuits. But the biscuits are normally things like crackers. Whereas in this restaurant, they decided to give Jammie Dodgers, bourbons and custard creams in an amazingly symmetrical alignment. Well, sorry, but the chefs in the back knew what they were doing with this. This is a joke. Nobody seriously thought that cheese and biscuits involved a Jammie Dodger. I mean, come on. Now, this spread around Twitter after Mrs. Murray decided to post a picture of it on Twitter, commenting on it with cheese and biscuits, and then a nice little crying with laughter emoji. If anyone pledges to Comic Relief, I'll tell them which hotel they can get this. With Comic Relief being a charity event where lots of comedians come together to try and raise money for people in poverty around the world. And the show for Comic Relief being on the 13th of this month. So there's some fun news and some news that will actually hopefully work up some donations for a good cause. So that's a fun way to end. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and as always, thanks for watching.